Hello, my dear, dear students. Oh, how I've missed you. I wish we were back in school studying together in our little room in the library. I know it will be challenging to stay home so much, having to spend so many hours in front of your textbooks and screens. But I know that we can still have fun working online together. Our EL support class will officially begin next week, April 6th. So we're not starting this week yet. We're just letting teachers have their time setting their lessons up, and so we're going to start next week. Things will look different. We will meet less often, and the group members may not be the same as you're used to. But I want you to know that even though things are different, I'm still working very hard to develop lessons and plans to help you grow academically. I mean, it is 10 p.m. and I'm still working on your lessons. I should be sleeping. That's fine. I love you guys very much. And so I want the best for you. And so if that means I work extra hard, then I work extra hard. What I'm trying to say is that all of us are working really hard. Your teachers are working really hard. Your parents are working really hard. And your homestay parents are also working really hard. We are all working really hard during these weird times that we're living. And so I want to ask you something. Can you do your part to work together as a team during this time? Can you work with your parents or homestay parents who are trying to help you? Can you listen to them when it's time to sit down and do your work? I know it isn't easy, but it is hard for all of us. So we all must be part of a team and work really hard. We need you, my dear student, and don't forget, we are in all of this together. When I have felt anxious this week, I have turned to God, I've prayed, I've read my Bible if I had some time, and there is something that spoke to me or helped me, encouraged me during that time, and I wrote it down here. It says, "For God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." So when I'm afraid or anxious, I remind myself that of this, that God has not given me, I'm going to say it again, a spirit of fear, but of power, which is like strength, and of love, which is not self-hate or sometimes we say, oh, I'm so stupid. How did I do this? Why did I get myself into this? So no, God didn't give you a spirit of unlove, but of love and of a sound mind, which means to think clearly. He gives us the ability to think clearly. So if this week you feel that you can't do it, remember that God can give you power. God can give you strength every day. I will see you next week as we start our ELL support lessons together. And as we start doing some Zooming together. Okay? Okay, bye.